Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for I Belong to Jesus by Bethel Music featuring Paul and Hannah McClure. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel or give this video a like and comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. Alright, grab your acoustic guitar and a pick, and let's get started. Alright, the good thing about this song is there's no capo, so that's a blessing, and it's not in the key of G, it's in the key of A. So you'll need to know the following chords: A, D, E, F sharp minor, B minor, and D major 7. Interesting. So let's break down some of those chords. The familiar ones should be A, D, and E. Now, if you don't know how to play those, you can look them up online. But let's start with F sharp minor because it's a little different than what you might be used to. I'm going to put my ring and pinky finger on the A and D strings on the 4th fret, and then my index finger is going to go on the G string 2nd fret. But I'm going to avoid strumming the low E string. More open sound compared to the barred version. And definitely not as dark. Next one would be D major 7. We don't really play D major 7 in worship, but for this particular song, it actually starts with that chord. So I'm going to put my index finger on the G string 2nd fret and my middle finger on the B string 2nd fret. Now I could go all the way down to the high E string, but I'm basically putting my pick on the D string and strumming all the way to the B. It almost sounds like an F sharp minor, and some of those notes are part of that, but it's not completely an F sharp minor chord, so just keep that in mind. The last complicated chord would be B minor. Now you could play the traditional B minor shape, but it's not as deep, so I'm going to bar the A string on down, and I'm going to do that on the 2nd fret, but put my middle finger on the B string 3rd fret, and then my ring finger and pinky will be on the D and G strings of the 4th fret. Definitely a nice sound. Now, you can get used to those chords before we play the song, but I will be honest, there is no definitive acoustic guitar part in the song, so a lot of the stuff that I'm going to show you, you have to take with a grain of salt. Now, there might be an acoustic guitar part that I'm not aware of, but it's very low in the mix, but it is what it is, and we have to do what we have to do. I'm going to pretend that I'm playing with a smaller worship team in a smaller church, and this is how I would apply the stuff that I'm doing to this song. Now, at the end of the video, I hope to go over some basic strumming patterns for the song, but just keep in mind that you don't want to apply one strumming pattern throughout the entire song. So get ready, we're going to put the chords on screen for you, and I'll say the chords as we go along. Here we go. A. D, A, E, D, A, E, D, A, E, D, A, E, D. F sharp minor, E, D, A, E, A, D, E, F sharp minor, D, A, D, E, F sharp minor, D, A, D, A, E, D, A, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, D, A. Continue with that A, D, E, F sharp minor, D, A. D, A, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, A, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, A, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, B minor, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, B minor, F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, A, D, E, F sharp minor, D, A, D, E, F sharp minor, D, A, D, A, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D minor, A, E, D, F sharp minor, E, A, D, E, F sharp minor, D, A. Hold that A. D, E, F sharp minor, D, A. F sharp minor, D, A, F sharp minor, D, A. Same thing, F sharp minor, D, A, 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 F sharp minor, D, A. Same chords, F sharp minor, D, A, F sharp minor, D, A, F sharp minor, D, A, F sharp minor, D, A,
F sharp minor, D, A.
Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. Just a quick strumming pattern that you could use for the chorus of the song. It starts like this. I'm going to go down at first, and then I'm going to change it up. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now you can change that up to fit your needs, or you can do a more complicated pattern, but that's something that I did for the chorus, and maybe that's something that you could do too. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future, and hopefully you don't mess up like I did on the bridge during this video, and you do a better job. And remember, always give God the glory and always continue to worship Him. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week. God bless.